Hey everybody, what's up? It is Saturday, November 11. I'm looking really green. I don't know what's going on with that. Maybe I could fix that. I don't know. Why am I so green? Ooh, now I'm so grainy. And this is a Crypto Harlem live stream. I am Gemini Matt, as it says in the corner over there, opposite side. And thanks for joining us. We will get started right now. What do we do here? Well, Crypto Harlem is anti-surveillance. Crypto Harlem is Afro technology. Crypto Harlem is teaching you how to stay safe on these digital streets. The best information from the best hackers and all that good stuff. But today we're looking at the book Hacks, Leaks, and Revelations by Micah Lee. We've been doing this series where we go page by page, chapter by chapter. What is this book? Well, this book talks about how to use all your skills to be a digital activist, really. How to handle leaks is something that all researchers, all journalists, all data journalists, all students of anything, need to know. How do you handle raw data? Because raw data comes out in many ways, as the book teaches us. Like, it comes out from FOIA requests, a freedom of information request. Sometimes governments, cities, states, countries, whatever, regions, they'll just be like, here's a big chunk of data. That's the answer. That's the truth you've been hunting and looking for. Other times, it could be that some hackers said, we're going to get the data, and they use digital crowbars, and they just pulled them out, and they snuck through the night, digital nights with this ones and zeros, suitcases of it. And then they just drop it at your door. But you need to know what to do with that, right? Either way, the book focuses on this other half, which is taking the data that exists and making sense of it, finding truths in it, finding stories in it, validating and verifying it, so we're not spreading disinformation and misinformation and all kinds of good stuff, right? And what we're doing today at Crypto Harlem is digging through and going through and taking through page by page through this book to teach you how to do it. And who am I to be your Sherpa, to be your guide, to be your, leader in this kind of expedition, this journey? Well, I'm Matt, one of the best hackers in the world, and definitely one of the nicest ones. If not with the coolest hat, you know what I'm saying? What? Oh, right. No, seriously. I'm here to help make sense of it and also give you my feedback and thoughts and ideas as someone who's been doing this for a very long time. How long? I'm not going to tell you, but way too long. I know. And make sure you get it right. Get it right the first time, and just give you some tidbits, some things that are maybe missing, right? And so we've been going through basically chapter by chapter in each one of these streams. And the stream's going to be like an hour long. So buckle up, all right? If you're seeing an ad, don't worry. We just need to pay the bills, you know what I'm saying? Interns needed some vegan hamburger money. So just pause it, whatever, run back, whatever. It's all recorded and archived. If you want to see old episodes, you can catch them on Twitch. You can catch them on YouTube. You can also catch them on cryptoharlem.com, where you'll see that the archives are all linked. I think it just links you to YouTube at this point, but you know what I'm saying. All good. All right. What's up in the chat? Who's out there? Dancing with burritos. Hey, what elixir? Fire. Okay. If you're going to give me some chat energy, I'm going to at least give you an air horn. Right? All right. So, yo, elixir, thanks for being out there. Thanks for, helping moderate with our moderator extraordinaire Drop Things, making sure that the chat doesn't get too spicy. Also, hey, says Dance with Burritos. Thanks for being out there. Not everybody watches us on Twitch, but when you do, you're going to get a little extra love. So if you're on Facebook, I can see your messages. You can type them in. If you're on Twitter, I'm not looking at that, or X, or whatever you want to call it. Can't even block people soon. What's happening? So, but yeah, let's just dive in. So what is Hacks, Leaks, and Revelations? Well, it's a book, and you can get it from No Starch Press, and it is so awesome. Now, the book is not out yet. So you can pre-order the book now for 50 bucks. It's the best 50 bucks you'll ever spend, you know? Like I looked at it and I was like, what can I spend this 50 bucks with? And it's $10 shy of my favorite video game. So just get it. Just get it. It works. You know what I'm saying? You like the video game joke? Yeah, I know. Okay. So we're gonna take a look at it now. Boop. That's my sound effect I make. I don't know why I make that sound, but I make that sound when I make screens pop up. Hacks, Leaks, Revelations, The Art of Analyzing Hacked and Leaked Data by Micah Lee, also known as Micah F. Lee, also known as, don't you know I wrote Hacks, Leaks, and Revelations? Okay. There's an ebook for $39.99. And when you get the ebook, you can get it right now. Get it now. So if you're trying to follow us, drop that 40 bucks and get the ebook so you can follow us. And then you know what? Later on, when you got it, drop another 50 bucks and get the print book, get it signed, let people know that you care. Now, there's a coupon called pre-order. You get 25% off. So again, that coupon is pre-order. It's not an affiliate code. I get $0 for that. Zero Ethereum, zero Bitcoin. You know what I'm saying? Nothing, nada, not even a vanilla gift card. You know what I'm saying? So, but I'm just letting you know. So I'm going to put the link to this in the Chizat. That's what Snoop Dogg calls it when he's visiting Crypto Harlem. Starch.com, hacks, leaks, and revelations. And there you go. You've seen it here. And that's where you can get the book. Now, keeping true to the ethos of this book. So, like there's a book that was called like Steal This Book. Well, I stole that book. So this book, Hacks, Leaks, and Revelations, we're going to go look at our leaked version of it. Okay. And we're just going to take a look at it because we can. Okay. Because they can't stop us. So I actually have a leaked copy of this book. And I'm just going to go get it and put it on the screen. Lawyers be damned. Okay. Here we go. Just throw that up or here. Okay. Okay. Good. Good, good, good. Spicy. I like it. So I am showing you what the book looks like here. This book is dedicated to some awesome people. And funny story, I had a chance to review an early copy of this book, but I was so busy that I didn't get a chance to do it. It was so sad. I know. I know. I really let Micah F. Lee down. It was bad. And you know what? And then the book comes out, and all these people are like, I reviewed the book on the last page. And I was like, that could have been me. But it wasn't me, you know? But I'm doing it now. I'm doing my part. I'm going through it. Are they here going through each page? No, they're not. Do they have a live stream? No, they don't. Okay. So it's cool. Just chill with your boy. I got this. All right. So everyone, everything's better now. We're all happy. Baby chair. Because Crypto Harlem's like Wu-Tang. It's for the children. Okay. Um, boom. Look at this book. Copyright 2024. It's not even out yet. How am I reading this? Data. It's like that. Okay, so now I'm just gonna try to scroll through it. I can smell the microchips burning. I need to this is so choppy right now. Computer is about to explode. Maybe I could do something about that. Let me do this. Those are, if you follow the stream, usually when I say, let me try this, it's like, boom, the stream is ended. So, but I think I will not cut the green wire. I'll cut the red wire and see what happens. So, bam. What is happening? Bam. Huh? Yep. Okay. Okay. Mm-hmm. Okay. Get that. And this machine is running so low on memory. I'm surprised you could even hear my voice at this point. Memory is just slipping through my fingertips like sand, you know? Yo. Um, Also, I want to let you know that like we're supposed to be interviewing this amazing hacker known as Deadass, and it's gonna happen. So I just want to get the hype up. Might as well get the hype up now, you know. So we're gonna be interviewing Deadass, who some of y'all might know, amazing hacker with an inspirational, powerful story, and it's gonna happen. And just trying to schedule it around Veterans Days and Vegan Turkey Days and all this other stuff. But this is going to be the truth. It's going to be probably a legendary interview. It's probably going to be the thing that puts this stream on the map. You know what I'm saying? So look out for that. It's coming. It's coming like a freight train. All right. Right at you. All right. Okay. Oh yeah. I was threatening to take a look at hacks, leaks, and revelations. I think I've got as much memory back as I can without possibly losing the entire stream. So yeah, let's go. Oh yeah, this is so much better. Also, let me put some music on. Oh my goodness, how rude of me. If you're out in the chat and you want to hear some music, send me one. Okay, push me one. All right. If you're in the chat and you want something a little like music, but you want to, you really want to rock out, just send two. One mellow, two pumped. Let's go. First one to vote. That's what we're going to do for the whole episode. Just give me some engagement. Anybody, everybody. Okay, we got a 1 from D Elixir. Okay, I got you. Thanks, D Elixir. I feel you. I see you out there. I'm looking at you. Okay. All right. I'm not really looking at you. That would be surveillance. We're anti-surveillance. You know it. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, let's put this on. This goes out to you, D Elixir, wherever you are. Actually, I know where you are because I'm surveilling you. No, just kidding. Just kidding. Okay, let's go. This one goes out to you and the whole crew. Ooh, yeah, why not? That's how that one goes. That one is like 1990s Euro club. You know what I'm saying? Like somebody has a floppy disk and it's got the secret code on it. But some people keep dancing and the disc keeps flopping across the dance floor. That's what that is. Hacker's nightmare. Okay. Let's go. Let's go. Man, this is such a throwback of a sound. Oh, I can take off. Hold on. Let me save some cycles by not trying to share audio. Tab has no audio. Look at this book. Just to go over everything, to show you. This book is so dense, chock full of all the info you need. No holding back, you know. It's not just the icing, it's the whole everything, whole meal, mad courses. Okay. This is where we are, but I think we're kind of like between 3 and 4. So we learned tools of the trade, command line interface. So if you missed last stream, because you were actually the very, very last stream, there was no stream. That was last week, so there was no stream. So it's like no stream today stream. But if you missed the stream before that, we did command line. And then after that, we did installing Ubuntu and Windows, which is actually pretty easy to do. Thanks, Micah, for these amazing tips. So easy. All you need to do is type a command into PowerShell and you have Ubuntu. And then we talked about like managing packages on Homebrew, which we didn't really, and managing packages with apt on Windows, which we didn't really. So we need to do that package management conversation so we can get through chapter 3. And then, and only then, do we get to exploring data sets in terminal, you know? Because that's when it starts getting good. Woo! I read that chapter over and over again. Just curled up with a favorite like hot beverage. Chapter part 4, part 3, chapter 4. That's a banger right there. You know what I'm saying? That gets people crowded onto the dance floor. But let's just finish. So we're gonna go to page 72 and learn about the home to the brew. Okay? Join me. I guess I could jump there. Let's see. I'm on page 45. Okay. So I think it'll be like, Now I'm on. Okay, I went too far. You went too far. Like I made a joke and I kept on telling it. Nope. Still writing shell scripts. Nope. Close. But no cigar. I know you don't know what that is. It's a cigar. It's something like a vape. It's okay. Got to translate different generations out here. Okay. Now, there's, like when you're using your smartphone, assuming you have a smartphone, and you install an app, and you're installing an app from a store. So you're like, oh, I'm going to go to my Google Play Store and type the app, and I'm just going to hit get or go or whatever, install or whatever. And then I just get it. It just magically shows up on my device. Well, those apps are actually a series of lines of code, and those lines of codes and libraries get wrapped into something, right? And you can almost call that wrapping a package. And then the package gets installed. And it's not much different on how you can quickly install all kinds of cool tools that will help you become the super hacktivist by understanding how to get packages and how to install those packages and how to uninstall those packages. You're going to feel like a straight up, so many packages, you're going to feel like you're wearing a brown uniform working for UPS. Okay, yeah, I thought you liked that. Okay, so, yeah, let's do it. So anyway, that in our operating systems, we have a similar thing. We have these package managers, So Micah F. Lee writes, of the many powerful command line tools that let you quickly work with data sets, only some come pre-installed, and you'll need to install the rest yourself. While you're likely used to installing software by downloading and installing it or whatever, the command line uses package managers. And those are programs that let you install, uninstall, and update software. And nearly all CLI, which stands for Command Line Interface, software is free and open source. You do not have to pay. So all you got to do is just go get it. Now, package management projects are also available for Mac OS. There's a very popular one called Homebrew, and Windows. You might not know there's a very popular package manager for Windows known as a Chocolatey. Straight up Wesley Snipes up in here. Okay, so if you're using Linux, you likely use a package manager called apt. Apt. And that's what the popular Linux operating system like Ubuntu and Debian use, and we're messing with Ubuntu, so that's what you're gonna use, says Micah Lee. So now if you don't use apt, you'll need to look up the package manager that comes with your version of Linux, blah, blah, blah. Now, okay? And then there's a whole section here for people who decide to go off script and not use Ubuntu. And it talks about package management, if you're using something like, Debian, right? Or Mint or whatever operating system you want to use, Pop or whatever, CentOS, Red Hat, whatever, Fedora, whatever you're on. And we're not going to get into that because we like to stick to what the author told us. We're going to listen to him and just use our Mac, PC, Ubuntu situation. You know what I'm saying? Now, if you're using a Mac, you should jump to section 3.2. It talks about Homebrew. If you're using Linux or Windows with this WSL, which is like the Linux for Windows, jump to 3.3. But because you're here with Crypto Harlem and I don't know what kind of computer you have, You know what I'm saying? We're gonna have to do it all. See what you made me do? Homebrew is a website that's brew.sh, brew.sh. And if we go to the Homebrew website, it looks like this, right? And when I go to brew.sh, it tells me that I can just type this command in and put it in my command line, and then boom, I'll automatically, I can even click here to get it put into my clipboard. They're not taking my clipboard, they're giving things into my clipboard. So I'm okay, I'll do that, right? And now I have this in my clipboard. All I got to do is open up Terminal, which we learned last time is a command line interface for Mac OS, and paste this line, and then it just installs Homebrew for me. It's like, and installs Homebrew. And before it can install Homebrew, you'll need to have the developer tools that do not come with every Mac, but is free just in case you're a developer. So when you run this command, it's like, oh, you don't even have the developer tools, and it'll also install Apple's developer tools free of charge, but it does take a while because it's to download them right into your Mac. How's that? Thanks, Homebrew. And that's the Homebrew, right? Homebrew, what you're gonna do, you know? And we'll jump through that chapter really quickly. Oh, if I can get us there, right? Oh, privileges. I'm way back. This is a throwback. No. Gotta go this way. Come on, we can do it. Package managers, Homebrew. Okay. Now, what Micah tells us to do is install Homebrew using that same line that's on that website. Okay, right here. It gets the latest version of Homebrew and sticks it in your Mac. And if you don't have developer tools, it gets developer tools. It says this command uses a program called curl or curl, and it'll discuss later in this chapter. Now, funny enough, there's supposed to be a 0 day, and everyone was waiting for it last month. And they're like, "Oh, it's gonna be so big. You messed up. Everyone used curl," and it was actually not as explosive as I wanted it to be. I mean, I hoped it to be, or I thought it would be. Anyway, you type in your password, you enter it in, and it says Homebrew should show you a list of paths and files that it'll install, and it'll end with this message: hit enter to continue or any other key to abort. Hit enter to finish installing, and it says copying and pasting commands into your terminal can be dangerous. If a hacker tricks you into running the wrong shell script, you could hack your own computer. So be careful of what you're doing. It doesn't mention this developer tools thing. Let's see if it talks about that. Nope, doesn't seem to. Okay, so then it tells you can search for programs by saying brew search program name. You can, so we're gonna search for NeoFetch. And it says NeoFetch is a command line tool that displays information about your computer. So we're gonna go ahead and do that. I happen to have a Mac right here. What's that? Like every time I'm in the book, I always notice that the names of these computers are pretty cool. So I want to give my computer a cool name, you know? So I'm going to do that now. I'm just going to call it, usually in the figure Micah has, there's something cool. I'm just going to see if there's one here. Yeah, here he is. Trapdoor. The name of his computer is Trapdoor. I'm going to call my computer Trapdoor. Why not? Why not look? Boom, I got a trapdoor too. Okay, so we're just gonna do a little switch and I'm gonna show you me using Homebrew to look for no fetch. Okay. Boop. Look at that. I'll get that up and clear that up. Okay. Get in there. Oh. Yeah. And then what I want to do here, I want to type brew search neofetch. And it tells me that there's a formula for neofetch. It's there. I can grab it. And it tells you, like, in the book, I don't know what the book says. The book says, when you find a package you want, install run. Oh, wait, when you find a package you want to install, run it. So anyway, we say brew install, and we're going to go get neofetch. And it finds everything that has like the words in it. So we don't want one fetch. We don't want neofinder. We want neofetch. So we say brew install neofetch. And now it's going to like vomit out a bunch of information about, oh, I needed, okay, well, I had brew installed and it was old. I didn't update it. So I got to go update that. It's going to vomit that out. So I'll let it do that. Okay, and then it says, shows you all the different things on this machine, all these outdated things that I've not updated in a while. Okay, and now it's going nuts, going through my Mac and removing a bunch of stuff. And what was I doing on this? Who knows what I was up to? I don't even remember. Okay, now I could do it. Actually, let me stop that. Let's clear it up. Clear it up. Use some, Okay, here we go. Oh, it installed it while it was cleaning. Okay, so now it's installed and it's running on my machine. And then Micah says now I can just type the name neofetch and I have the program. And look at that. It tells me information about my machine, my Mac. And it even shows me a really cool picture of an apple. Isn't that cool? So thanks, computer. I've been running this computer for 23 days straight, 22 hours and 48 minutes. Don't tell anyone. You should never do that. Turn your machine off every day, like brushing your teeth, because that's how we get the malware out. Okay? Okay. So let's go back to the book. Now, you just saw this screen here from the book, and it just explains like that's how we can do it. And we can uninstall neofetch by just saying brew uninstall, and it tells you to update. You can update your programs with brew update. I have not been managing my updates properly. Okay. And now when you have a Windows machine, which I did have my virtual Windows up, but it was running so slow that I thought it might hurt more than help y'all. So I will next time. I have like a bunch of machines. I could try one more time. I can try live, but then things definitely never work when I try to do them live like this, and see if I can get that Windows on up. I'll do it. You know what? Don't think I won't. I'll be back in like 10 measly seconds. You won't even notice. In the blink of an eye. Faster than you can say ransomware. Okay? Here, I'll give you some cool graphics to look at. You can just think about how fast I'll be back. How's that? What's this one? This looks... Ooh, I'll give you an eclipse. I'll be back. 30 seconds. Okay, that didn't work. I have no idea where that machine is. Oh, there it is. All right, let's crack open this. Now it's time for that double tan, get all the screens on you. Oh man, this is my favorite computer. So if computers could talk, man, actually they can. But if they could talk on their own, I'd be worried because this one will tell you some wild hacking stories. All right, so anyway, you can do basically the same thing when you have Ubuntu. You obviously want to update your package manager, so you'll say sudo, which is super doers, super users, not just everyone, VIP only. Do this if you is the most powerful. Apt update, and it'll update your package manager, which is great. And then it'll tell you like, I'm checking for updates. Yes, we have some. What do you want to? What do you want to do? What do you want to do? And then you're like, I would like to upgrade, and then it upgrades it. Two-part process. Always do your update. Always do your upgrade. Up and ups. When you're on the up and ups, your packages are flowing. You want to be FedEx. You don't want to be LaserShip. Okay. A little word to the wise. Never use LaserShip. All right. Someone said once, don't sue me, LaserShip. That they're gonna send me cans of things I didn't order. Okay. And then you can say apt search program _ name, whatever program you're looking for. And in here in this example, Ubuntu, I'm using two keyboards at once. This is wacky. What am I doing? Woo. Okay. We're gonna install NeoFetch here. We're gonna install it. We're gonna run it, and we're gonna see NeoFetch on a. Just get some program information on this Ubuntu, the Ubuntu logo, and it's gonna look the same. It's gonna look beautiful like this. Okay. Now let me see if I can just get my emulator up and running. If I can't do this in 5 minutes, I'm just gonna like not try, because like I thought it was running so slow last time. It was like the saddest thing ever. Such a bummer. Just really drags you down, makes you sad. Let's see. Oop. Here we go. Oh, you know what I could do? I can go into one of my boxes. Oh wait, nope, that one won't let me in from this machine. Should have thought of that. Oh, maybe I can go in from there. Let me try from here. Okay. Okay. Let me do apt. Get update. Sudo apt update. Man, look at all those packages. Sudo apt upgrade. What's he trying to do now? Oh man, so many upgrades. Be better to your system. Don't be me. Don't leave 4 boxes with old versions of stuff so they get hacked. And then people hack them, and then you trap the hackers and flip them upside down. Don't do that. Okay, so let's see. I think what I can do is let's see if this works. It's not you. I'm not bored. I swear. I'm so captivated. Let's see. And then I go here and I say Talk Studio. I feel like this isn't gonna be even worth it, but, like, should I stop or should I keep going? I don't even know at this point. Let's see. Talk video. Huh, that's weird. Okay, let's see what happens. Oh man, I was afraid that would happen. I would shit like I'm trying to. I don't know what'll happen. This might totally backfire. This is very exciting. Man, I keep getting these Heroku messages. Heroku, leave me alone. Why are you trying to delete my data? I already logged in and stuff. I like all these services that are trying to like. It's like I think it's kind of Musk has like emboldened people, so they're just like, you know what, we could just treat users any kind of way. It's just delete their data, take away block, whatever. They won't complain. What were we thinking? We could just do whatever we want to them. All right, this is either gonna work or be a total failure. Okay, let's see. No sound. No sound, no video. Okay, cool. What happens if I do, what if I do this? Okay, and then what happens if I do this? Let me clean this page up. Okay. Okay, boom. Okay, so here's an Ubuntu box. Let me just get this up. Make it a little bit bigger. Bigger and better. Move that machine up. Okay. And let me follow Micah's instructions. Micah tells us for package managing on Ubuntu, we want to super do, we want to install, we want to neo fetch. Ooh, so ugly. So I want to continue. Hell yeah, let's get this thing. Now I'm getting this package. This package is being installed on my system. And now if I dare type this package, it will show me some information about my system. And look at that, I get an Ubuntu symbol. Let me just make it look a little prettier. Let me clear it out. Boom, look at that. This machine's been running for 20 days, 18 hours, 30 minutes. My server gets restarted more than my laptop. That's just sad. You know what I'm saying? So look at that. Thanks. I'm managing packages. I'm installing stuff. I'm uninstalling stuff. And in the book, it tells me that if I don't want this thing anymore, I can just remove it with the apt remove name of program, in this case, NeoFetch. And then boom, uninstalled. Yes, go ahead, get rid of it. I like it though, it's really cute. Now the next thing in the book is Micah walks us through, and thank you very much, other me, for sharing your screen. We don't need you anymore. Micah walks us through, let's see. Stop streaming, stop sharing. Woo! Not what I thought would come up. Share the book screen. I understand. So here, now Micah says we should practice use the command line, and we can browse the internet with the command line, which is pretty cool. So here we can visit the Tor project website, and when we run it, we can see the page. And also, we're going to download a web page. So if we can see the raw HTML, but we also can actually download the page itself. And so with this amazing curl, curl, we can visit this web page like ifconfig.co/country and see where my IP address is. And to save it, we just forward that whatever web page information to this file, right? In this case, Micah has us change directory cd to temp, and then we visit and we just dump that to a file. So we go to example.com, we dump it to example.html. And the first line of code changes your working directory, change directory, cd /temp. And then the second line, right, is where we'll actually like load the page, example.com, but instead of displaying the page contents from us, it's going to push it into or redirect it into a file called example.html. And because we're in the directory called TMP, that's where example.html will end up. And the forward bracket, that character, you know, the one that looks like an alligator's mouth over there, the pointing to the right almost, it takes the output from the command to the left and saves it into the file name to the right. That's what it does. Isn't that cool? Just that one little symbol is a whole command on its own. That's called redirection. Kind of like if you know some Tai Chi, you can redirect the force. We are redirecting the output into a file. And since we changed to the temp folder, we're redirecting this thing into a file that's in the temp folder. And if we went to temp example.html, we'd see the file, right? And that's what Micah is teaching us here. A little bit of command line kung fu. I know kung fu, you know? And it's very exciting, very cool, okay? Now, there are different types of files. There's binary files that will fit into, you know, and then there's like text files. So it's not just like one type of files, multiple files, right? And a binary file is technically a misnomer because all files are represented by computers as binary, ones and zeros. Isn't that an interesting note? So even a text file itself is actually binary. Who thought? But anyway, text files aren't always easy to understand. If you're not familiar with HTML, viewing it might look like gibberish, but it's at least possible to display them in terminal. Very cool. This isn't true for binary files. If you look at a binary file and try to output it in terminal, for example, a picture, you'll just see some garbly look. It looks like this. Here's a little snippet. Terminal can't display all the characters that make up a PNG image or PNG file. So those characters aren't even displayed. And if you want to see the information stored in a PNG, you need to open it in software that's able to look at images. Now, to work with files and data sets or write shell scripts and Python code, you need a text editor, a program that's designed to edit text files. So it's like you need an image viewer to view images. Well, you need a text editor to properly get into edit and view and see text files. And so we're going to install a text editor in the next exercise. And that text editor for that the cool kids are going to use is the VS Code text editor, okay? No surprise here, we're gonna take advantage of what we just learned. We're either gonna brew this thing or we're gonna get this thing, okay? But either way, we're gonna get VS Code. Now, VS Code comes with a command called code. It makes it easy to open up files in VS Code. Once VS Code's finished installing, run code. If you're already familiar with the text editor, so we can try to use this command and just say code and look at the file that we got. Now I'm gonna go to my Mac and I type the word code and I don't have it. I'm gonna have to go to brew and I will search and see if they have VS Code. And they have VS Code language servers extracted. They have VSCE. They have VS Codium. You know what I'm saying? And I might not know. I might not know which one's the right one to get or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Which recipe is the correct for this Visual Studio VS Code. And there is Visual Studio Code. I can go get that. And so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna see if that's I'm gonna just mess around and see if that's the formula I should be getting. So let me just say, hey Brew, search for Visual Studio Code. That's what Micah was talking about. And it tells me, yeah, we got that. We got you. We got that. So I'm going to do it. I'm going to just install that. Let me show you. Let me show you what I've been talking about. Come with me. Here you can see I typed the word code. Micah said that's a command, but it doesn't work on my machine. So then I use brew search and I'm like, yo, you got VS Code? And it's like, VS Code, what do you mean? And it shows me these things. But then I realized that it's Visual Studio Code. So I say brew search Visual Studio Code, and then I get something that says Visual Studio and Visual Studio Code. Two different formulas that are out there. You know what I'm saying? So hell, let me just try it. I'm just gonna say brew install Visual Studio Code. If this hacks my machine, I'm suing you, Mr. Micah F. Lee. I'm coming for you, okay? But look at that. It looks pretty cool. I see some stuff. It's downloading it. It's getting a stable version of it. Seems legit. Probably not hacking my machine and giving me ransomware. I think. I hope, you know? That's what we do around here. We just roll the dice. We don't look at anything. We don't search on it. We don't research it. Don't do that. Actually search and research. And, you know, when you're messing with brew, be careful. You know, like measure twice, cut once. Know the names of what you're getting and how they work and what's where. And now I'm going to try to get, let me go to my temp folder. Did I make a temp folder? I already have one. Let me make a folder in there just for clean stuff called clean. You don't want to know what I keep in my temp folder. It is wild. Woo, so scandalous. Okay, so now I'm going to go to my clean folder. Oh, I'm already in it, right? Print working directory, PWD will tell me I'm already in clean. So let's do what Micah said. We're going to try curl example.com. And look, we see the page example.com. And if we hit curl example.com and we, what is that? Redirect, we're gonna redirect that energy into example.html, okay? Boom, it downloaded it. And now I'm gonna try to code example.html. Whoa. What just happened? Wait, here comes the ransomware. I knew it. Oh, look at that. My Mac is showing me a very beautiful view of this code. I have Visual Studio open and running. It's so beautiful. I have to share it with you. You can check this out. Come here, come here. Take a look at this. Get started with VS Code. Look at that. Isn't that awesome? And here it is, a little GUI. That's a graphical user interface because we don't, no disrespect, but I'm a GUI person, you know, GUI, 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 you know, like my friend Louis. I actually don't have a friend named Louis. I made that up. Okay, no disrespect, Louis. And yeah, so let's get back to the book. Let's see what Micah has in store for us. I feel like I need to lower the volume on this song. It's just, where's the music? Here, just a little bit. Okay. And in the book, we can see that it's showing us the code for the web page, line by line. The output shows the same HTML code that I saw in terminal when I ran cat, and I just took a look at it. But this time, it's easier to read, right? And I'm cheating here because I'm not looking at it in terminal because I wanted to be cool and use a GUI interface. But now that you have some experience running commands in shell and have set up an editor, you're going to write your first shell script. Isn't that exciting? And we're going to start that next week. We're going to write our first shell script, and we're going to go in our data sets. We're going to take a look at BlueLeaks. Now, what is BlueLeaks? We're going to end every episode here just in case you're watching for the first time. BlueLeaks is a leak from the hacker collective Anonymous, apparently, right? And we can read all about it on ddossecrets.com, okay? So if you look at this screen, boom. Now you see on this website, which is in the chat, that you can learn on this like kind of wiki page all about BlueLeaks, including we will see that we can have a magnet to the BlueLeaks file, which is 250 gigabytes of deliciousness, okay? So let me just get into the chat. What's going on in that chat? It's so... Micah actually recommends going to the website. Thanks, Terabyte. Terabyte says, doesn't Ubuntu come set up with automatic updates these days? Automatic updates are for the weak, Terabyte. That's what I say. Oh, Terabyte. Terabyte, so stoked to have you here, you know? Listen, this is Saturdays at 1. If you want to catch it live, like check it out, synchronize your watches, Saturdays at 1. You've been missing out on a lot of fun, you know? Saturdays at 1. Saturdays at 1. Right? Whose digital streets? Our streets. Whose digital streets? Our streets. Okay? So, but yeah, you can go to the site, and I'll just show you. Boom. ddossecrets.com, wiki, BlueLeaks, and you can see and read about this leak. And it tells us on this site, it says, BlueLeaks, sometimes referred to by the hashtag BlueLeaks, is 269 gigabytes of internal U.S. law enforcement data obtained by the Hacktivist Collective Anonymous and released on June 19th, 2020. The data, internal intelligence, bulletins, emails, and reports was produced between August 1996 and June 2020 by more than 200 law enforcement agencies, often using fusion centers. According to media reports and statements by the company, the data was obtained through a security breach of Nessential, a web developer that works with law enforcement. And it goes on and goes on and it goes on. Now, in the book, Micah recommends that we go to get this program called Transmission. And Transmission, come on. It's a BitTorrent piece of software, BitTorrent software, right? And it's on PC, it's on Mac, it's neat and clean and fun for everyone. It's not, and here's what the website looks like. You just go to transmissionbt.com. Just put that in the chat. So here we are, transmissionbt.com. Download Transmission for your machine, get it up and running, then go back to BlueLeaks and click on that magnet file, and you'll start downloading this thing. There's a couple seeds. I'm now one of them. A little pro tip, Micah, before your book drops, you better get some seeds going, because 6 seeds is weak. It took me like 3 days to get this thing, and I have high-speed internet. Okay? You know what I'm saying? I don't know why I'm doing this, but I'm talking to the stream. You guys, it's ridiculous. You know? Okay. So, but once you get it, you're going to get what I have, which is 250 gigabytes of law enforcement data. So start now, because we're about to get there. Next week, we're going to write our first script, and very soon, we're going to be digging deep into the blue leaks. Now, if you live in the United States, Micah says this is an old leak. It's been highly publicized and written about, and there's no danger for you pulling it down on your machine. But if you don't live in the U.S., I don't know, you know? And also, if you do live in the U.S. and you're like me and don't want to have law enforcement data on a hard drive sitting on your lap, hypothetically, allegedly, it's too late, because Micah tricked you. Okay, little jokey joke. Okay, all right. So listen, I'm gonna go now because we're way after time. I know it's just about to get exciting, and you all want to write your first script. Don't worry, we're gonna meet back here next week. Don't tell anybody. We're going through BlueLeaks, okay? And it's gonna be fine. But before I leave, I just want to do a roll call. Just want to say what's up to the community. So listen, D-Elixir, thank you so much for moderating. You are the moderator's moderator, okay? Seriously. I saw what you did to that person who tried to say something in the chat. You just pulled them out. Thank you so much, D-Elixir. So to D-Elixir, we put our hands together. Thank you so much. Okay, stop sharing. Stop sharing. It won't listen. It will not listen to me. Stop sharing, Twitch. Okay, now. And you, fake Matt, go away. Okay, we're back. So yeah, listen, here we are. We're gonna put our hands together. We're gonna have some reactions. Put some respect on those names. Okay? 00 Rihanna, thank you for joining as usual. Appreciate you. See you. Whistle, whistle, clap. Okay. 01 Ella. 8 Hive, Alice Hydra. Yeah, clappity clap to you. ASMR Miyu, Commander Ruth, Donk 7. Been a while since I donked with the donk. Okay. Dance with Burrito. Such a star. Dance with Burrito, appreciate you. Okay. Heritage Obies. No matter how you say it, you're still gonna get applause. Okay. James Abstract. Almost like James and then fell forward into the keyboard. Forehead first. James. APWZAF. Thank you. Thanks for rocking with the kid. Okay. James. Mark Zinks. Okay. Who gets the +1 for participation? You do, Terabyte. Welcome back. We were trying to dodge you and moving around, but we caught it. Okay. And Vmix. Okay. So Vmix, everybody, put your hands together. Appreciate you. Where are we without you? Nowhere. Just want to say, stay safe out there. Encrypt. Big things coming soon. I was involved with this clothing line that's launching in time for, everyone's favorite vegan turkey day. So we'll talk more about that next week. And I'll see y'all. All right. So stay true. You know what I'm saying? Dig into the leaks. Stay blue leaks. Okay. And this has been Crypto Harlem. Peace.